everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Rowena. I'm from Malaysia and I'm currently working as a pharmacist in the UK. So very nice to meet you. In my channel, we are mostly going to talk about how to achieve that healthy glowing skin based on understanding our skin types, products we use, and understand how can we replenish our skin with food. If you do like this kind of content, make sure to click that subscribe button so that you don't miss out any future videos. So today, the star of the show is going to be Krave Beauty Beet the Sun. If you are from the US or Korea, you have probably heard about the sunscreen plenty of time. I haven't been able to get hold of this when I'm in the UK. I think the only place that I have seen it is from Amazon UK, but the price is slightly more expensive, so I'm glad that this time when I come back home to Malaysia, I'm able to get hold of one. And also thanks Krave Beauty for finally launching some of your products into Malaysia and Singapore. And now I've been using it for about half a month now. I would like to share my experience with you. I hope that this will help you in deciding whether this is suitable for you. I'm going to explain about this sunscreen based on its functionality, its texture and consistency, its packaging and ease of application, as well as its price point. In terms of functionality, I would give this sunscreen 5 out of 5. So this sunscreen has SPF 50 plus and PA++++. If you are not familiar with this, SPF stands for sun protection factors and it indicates the protection against UVB rays, and PA is the protection grade of UVA rays. It indicates how well this sunscreen is gonna protect you from UVA rays. So what are the difference between UVA rays and UVB rays? These are the two most harmful UV rays that we want to protect our skin from. UVA is generally responsible for skin aging and creating wrinkles and fine lines on our skin. And UVB rays can cause skin burning at certain wavelength, and both of the UVA and UVB rays can lead to skin cancer. So the SPF of 50 plus means that compared to not wearing any sunscreen, it takes 50 times longer for your skin to feel burned. So the higher the SPF is, the longer you will be protected from UVB rays. On the other hand, UVA ray protection is indicated by how many plus is there in the PA. So plus means good, plus means excellent, and it is the highest UVA ray protection you can get in the market right now. So in terms of functionality, it does what a sunscreen needs to do, which is protects your skin from sun damage. Many of the conventional sunscreen that didn't emphasize UVA protection. So today, if you're wearing sunscreen for the sake of not only preventing sunburn but also wrinkles and fine lines, you definitely have to look for a sunscreen that is high in PA+ as well as SPF, or some brands that don't specify their PA, but you should look for term like broad spectrums. And then let's move on to the sunscreen agent that this sunscreen is using. So this sunscreen is using Uvinol A+, Tinosorb S, Uvinol T150 and Parasol SLX. In summary, these ingredients are newer and safer chemical sunscreen. While some conventional chemical sunscreen agents have shown to cause skin irritation and hormonal disruption in animal studies, this sunscreen is less skin irritating because it has bigger molecules. It is harder for this sunscreen to penetrate into your skin. Another good thing is that it is more stable under sunlight. Some of the conventional sunscreen degrade and break down once they are exposed to the sun, and once they break down, they lose the functionality to give you sun protection, and that is not what you want. Apart from being just an ordinary sunscreen, these products also contains a lot of fabulous complementing ingredients like beetroot, allantoin, vitamin C, resveratrol, and EGCG. Beetroot is high in antioxidant, and allantoin is a substance that is extracted from comfrey plant, which is very soothing to our skin. Vitamin C, it boosts collagen and elastin production, and also resveratrol, which is extract from red grape, which has been long used by French in antioxidant product, and EGCG. The full name is, if you don't know EGCG, you probably heard about green tea. EGCG is the most active and abundant substance that make green tea so good. This ingredient protects our skin from free radicals as well. So go away wrinkles and fine lines, that's what I mean. Now let's move on to the texture and consistency. When I first put it on my palm, my first impression is condensed milk. The texture is non-greasy, it's really easy to spread, and it is somewhat hydrating. I would say right after application there is a shimmery finish, but this shimmery effect kind of sink in after 20 to 30 minutes. And it does have that tiny bit of sunscreen smell, which doesn't bother me, and this product is fragrance free and essential oil free if it's something that favor you. And also, one thing that many people have been talking about is that this sunscreen doesn't leave any white cast.
My left hand is the one with sunscreen. In my opinion, I do think there's a light white cast, but it's not obvious at all.
And how about the packaging and ease of application? I think I'll give it a 4 out of 5 because I prefer tube. This is more like a bottle, and the cap of this bottle is quite small. Sometimes I do worry if I forget about it, and this cost about £20 for me to buy in Malaysia. I've been using this for about 3 weeks now, and I would say if it's a good sunscreen, I think £20 is worth the price for me. There are some confusing things about this sunscreen going on though. You might have probably seen Beet the Sun and another exact same packaging with the Beet shield on it. And also, there are some packaging that claim this sunscreen is SPF 50 plus and some SPF 47. I looked up on Krave Beauty website and I saw a video posted by Lia Yu before. South Korea have a slightly different way of regulating SPF of a sunscreen product because they tend to number the SPF down by 20%, because when the SPF is higher, users tend to have the misconception that they don't need to reapply as frequent. That is why there are 2 different SPF, and for the different name, because this sunscreen use newer chemical sunscreen agent which has not been approved yet by the United States. So instead of a sunscreen, it is launched as an antioxidant day fluid in the States. It doesn't mean that these ingredients are bad. These ingredients have been widely accepted throughout the world except the United States and Canada. And I would think that this sunscreen is suitable for all skin types, unless you have very sensitive skin, because after all, this sunscreen is still a chemical sunscreen agent, and it also contains denatured alcohol in there, which is an ingredient that tends to dry skin out. So if you're worried about it, the best thing to do is do patch test on your wrist for 2 days to see if you have any reaction towards it. If you do have medical condition like eczema, psoriasis or dermatitis, I would strongly recommend you to do that. So I think that's my review overall regarding this sunscreen. Have you guys tried any other sunscreen that really catch your eye? And if you do, please share with me. I would like to know more, and I will see you next time.